Hello and thanks for watching the Eyes Open Network. And today we're going to pose a question: has the situation in Syria actually become a proxy war? Now, during a recent news conference, President Barack Obama said he would not allow the current conflict that is engaged in Syria to devolve into a proxy war between the United States and Russia. His exact words were in this press conference, "That would be bad strategy on our part," he said. This is a battle between Russia, Iran, and Syrian President Bashar al-Assad or Assad against the overwhelming majority of the Syrian people. Now, his comment came as Russia stepped up its military operations in the country with a bombing campaign that U.S. officials say has targeted CIA-backed rebels. Now, catch what I said there. His comments came as Russia stepped up its military operations in the country with a bombing campaign that U.S. officials say has targeted CIA-backed rebels. Now, that has a lot of people around the world wondering, is the situation in Syria already become a proxy war? Now, in my personal opinion and our opinion here at the Eyes Open Network, we believe that these are the stepping stones, or we're already engaged in actual World War III. But the mainstream media and people around the world are actually talking proxy war, which is usually um, the pre all-out war steps. And so what we need to do is try to define what a proxy war is, and that's real simple because we can Google that. And what comes up is an actual war investigated by a major, instigated by a major power that does not that does not itself become involved. So we listen to that, what that definition is, and I'm sure that the Western backed United States allies and the United States itself would say that that would be Russia's in instigating this. But as you just heard me repeat off a U.S. Government website, that U.S. officials say that they have targeted CIA-backed rebels, which means they are admitting that they already fund rebels in that area, which means Russia's coming in after. Okay? So you see how the mainstream media can spin things and make it seem, especially for people that are not paying attention to what's going on in the day-to-day level in geopolitics around the world and actual conflicts around the world. So if you just tuned in and heard the U.S. Government say that on the mainstream media, you'd believe that it was Russia provoking all of this. But the Americans are already admitting that they have U.S.-backed rebels, CIA-backed rebels, in those areas. Okay? Let's go a little further and take a look at the Wikipedia definition of proxy war. It says a proxy war is a conflict between two nations where neither country directly engages the other. So what some people are assuming, or what they want you to believe, is that the United States and Russia are in possibly a proxy war. Now, Stephen D. Biddle, and a senior fellow for defense policy at the Council on Foreign Relations, thinks that the U.S. is already involved in a proxy war in Syria. Now, if you don't know what the Council on Foreign Relations is, you should definitely follow that up and look for information on that, but we'll also be reporting on that in the Eyes Open Network here in the coming days, because he defines a proxy war as an outside actor advancing an agenda by using local fighters. So that sounds like the United States. His direct quote: "So the simple answer would be yes, they are at a proxy war, but it also is incomplete because there are lots of proxy wars going on in Syria," Biddle said. And it's not clear that the one between U.S. and Russia is the most important. Really? Well, what else is really important in that area? You know, Biddle said it's clear that Saudi Arabia and Iran are fighting for influence in the country as well, and are funded and arming militants in those areas who are clearly on opposite sides of each other. So Turkish Kurds and the Kurdish government have a way more complicated relationship in the country. So we start to look at these things and how many countries are involved, and we start to, when you define the word proxy war, we may as well take a look at what world war is, and that's multiple different countries engaging each other. Maybe not directly, but like in this case, in Syria, as we find out and as we dig deeper in the rabbit hole, there's many more factions going on rather than what's just being told to us in small little bits in mainstream media. So that's why we need things like alternative media and the Eyes Open Network to dig a little bit further, because we see that there's many factions going on and many proxy wars going on. So is there a proxy war going on in Syria? It's seeming to be obvious. We believe that it is the stepping stones, like I said before, for World War III. And just because this won't be coined, we probably, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, when it's looked back upon in history, maybe the flashpoint hasn't happened for World War III, just like in the previous wars. They had many proxy wars going on before the actual definition the defining point of World War I and World War II began, was all of these proxy wars between many, many different countries and many funded local rebels in different areas around the world. Same thing is going on right now, and we need to be opening our eyes and becoming awakened to actually what's going on and become aware, rather than just sit back on our keisters and sit on the couch and watch The Simpsons or Honey Boo Boo or something like that. So we need to become involved, and we need to be understanding what's really going on and how it actually, more importantly, will affect us, and actually not be surprised, because as the people I talk to and we see around the internet, some people seem to be surprised this is going on, which it's obviously not. So in the situation in Syria become a proxy war? Absolutely, on many fronts. In fact, I believe it, like I said, it's already began World War III. It's already started World War III. Now, as this escalates, though, we don't know where things are going to go. As we start to investigate, and we continue to investigate, and we will in the future, you'll see that this conflict could actually widespread and fully engage in the flashpoint that will define as the actual flashpoint for World War III. So stay tuned to the Eyes Open Network as we uncover the story and give you up-to-date news and dig a little bit deeper behind what is being told on alternative media. And stay tuned, subscribe to our channel. Visit our website for more articles and information coming soon about the conflict in Syria and many other situations and topics around the world that the mainstream media is repressing, only telling you a little bit of the facts on and spreading propaganda. Here we'll tell you the truth on both sides. Are we Russian lovers? No. Are we American lovers and the West lovers? No. We're peace and truth, and that's what we stand for, the Eyes Open Network. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos. Stay tuned for more videos. Please comment below if you'd like to share anything, insights, or want to comment on this topic. Please share your insights if you believe this is a proxy war, or is it a full-out beginning of World War III. Thanks again for watching the Eyes Open Network.